Well, that wasn't too bad of a drive here to Belleville. There's the skate park behind me, and I can't even tell you how many times I've been here now. I think this is my third or fourth time coming back to the Belleville skate park. Just happens to be sort of the midway point on the 401, which is the major highway through Ontario that takes you east to west. And it's about the halfway point to, Montreal, Ottawa. So it's just a great place to stop. There's a nice waterfront trail. I'm going to take the dogs for a very short walk because Chickpea is still recovering from knee surgery. And then I'm going to make some dinner and continue on the next few hours. We're going to stop in Montreal tonight so that we are ready to wake up tomorrow and hit the skate park bright and early. But since we're here, let's go see what the new addition is to the Belleville skate park. Welcome to the Alexandria Skate Plaza here in Alexandria, Ontario. And this morning it was a short drive from the campground I stayed at last night, but as far as you know, the last place that we were together was Belleville. I've been gone for 9 days to Montreal on an awesome skate trip, and that's going to be a separate Solo Mission Montreal skateboard trip video. But we're going to continue on with our Ontario skate park tour video. And this is going to be separate. And we checked out Belleville, the brand new little addition, just a tiny little bowl and a couple little obstacles for beginners. And I was here last year when it was under construction, and it is now finally complete, and it looks awesome. Concrete work, smooth as a baby's bottom. If you fall, you'll just be gliding along. Over there, you can see all of the old concrete work. So that was the original skate plaza, and it was pretty tiny. And they've done a considerable addition here. It looks awesome, guys. Just a full street plaza. I love it. Oh boy, it's still pretty chilly in the mornings. When I saw you in Belleville 9 days ago, the mornings were still around 19 degrees. And here we are less than 2 weeks later. It's definitely got more of that autumn vibe. The leaves are changing, and it's now about 6 degrees in the morning, and I'm wearing a toque. All right, I'm going to do my best to warm up a little bit and check this park out, but let's take you for a tour so you can check out what's here at the Alexandria Skate Plaza. good session here at the Alexandria Skate Plaza. First thing I'll say, built perfectly, so great job. It was Papillon. Sorry if I'm not saying that correctly. It's a company out of Montreal, and I believe it's French for butterfly. Awesome job. Flawlessly attached it to the old section of the park, which is really cool. The second thing I'll say is this is just not my kind of skate park. Probably the thing that I have the fewest amount of tricks available to me on anymore are rails and ledges. And this thing is so full of rails and ledges. This is really modern street skating though, is all about the rails and the ledges. Amazing. If you're a regular modern street skater and you're killing it on the rails and the ledges, check this place out. You got a little kinker, everything. This is a dream for a rail skater. And for me, it was a struggle to get some good tricks in today, but hey, I did the best I can like I always do. I'm not getting any younger, and my bag of tricks has a hole in the bottom, and tricks are slowly draining out every year. I mean, there are tricks I could still do, but it might take me half an hour, 45 minutes to land. And that's for my local skate park when I'm just out for a session. That's not when I come to one of these parks. The last thing I want to do is travel all the way here and then just spend half an hour doing one trick. So I just stay at the top of my bag of tricks, the things I can pull out easy because I want to get a bunch of clips here at the park. Good times. Okay, we're gonna head to Ottawa for the afternoon and hang out, and then find ourselves a cozy Walmart to curl up in tonight, and then off to Tamworth Skate Park tomorrow. Well, somehow we made it to the Tamworth Skate Park. The drive out of Canada this morning was not too difficult, but what was difficult was finding this skate park. So I went right into Tamworth to the recreation center, which usually the skate park's at the rec center, but it's not. It's behind the fire hall, and it's actually not even in town. It's outside of town. And I have no signal, couldn't even make a phone call. So there was no way to sort of look up the address. I went to 3 different businesses asking until an older gentleman was like, oh, I think there's something behind the fire hall. Anyway, we made it out here. And the reviews I've gotten from some other people that have made it out here have not been good. So I do not have high hopes for this park. And already I can see what they were talking about. There are big seams, and you can see all kinds of unfinished concrete work that never got scraped off. So whoever built the park sucks. That's friggin' clear as day. Like, look at this stuff here. Like, what is going on? The concrete work sticks out past the coping. Oh my God, what is this? What is this seam? Okay, and sadly, already all the concrete is chipping off. So, wow, I feel bad for Tamworth because I'm sure this community spent a pretty penny on this skate park. And at least from what I can see, it's atrocious so far. So I'm glad this was the last skate park I was hitting because I didn't have high hopes for it. And my hopes have been dashed even further. Look at this. There's a sidewalk gap crack at the bottom of a quarter pipe. That's fine for a sidewalk. This is not a sidewalk. This is probably one of the worst constructed skate parks that I have ever seen. Holy. Like, what is this thing over here? Looks like this already broke because they've already had to replace this. But what is this? What is this? There's no... What the hell? What is this? Why is there a second piece of cope? I'm a little speechless right now. This is an absolutely terrible skate park. And yeah, sure, I'll skate it. Let's see what we can do here. But if you're coming through Tamworth, keep on going, man. Don't stop here. This is not worth it. And if you live in Tamworth, then I'm happy that you have something to skate, but I would be very upset with the company that built this and stole your money, because that's what they did. They produced a piece of garbage and stole your money. All right, I'll take you for a very brief tour, and then let's skate. I don't know. Either way, once I'm done here, I'm off to my buddy's cabin about an hour from here in Tweed. For the first time at a skate park, I almost feel like I need to just get this over with so I can get out of here. Coping is set so poorly that I can't even stay on a 50-50 grind. But we're gonna get this. Sadly, it's the end of another van life adventure for me. And I had a great time in Montreal, which is a separate video, and you can go and check that out. As far as our Ontario skate parks on this trip, didn't even skate Belleville because it was just a tiny new addition. I wasn't real interested. Alexandria is an awesome skate park, but it's all rails and ledges, so it wasn't exactly my kind of thing to skate. And we've ended it off with probably one of the worst skate parks. I will say this, for a newly built skate park, this is the worst skate park I have ever been to. Sorry, Tamworth, but the company really flubbed this. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun, and now I have a nice, relaxing, quiet, and safe place to park up at my buddy's cabin, where we're going to enjoy Thanksgiving weekend finally get to see my wife, Chris, after almost 2 weeks. So should be nice and fun. Let's get on the way, shall we?